Hello everyone, it's Scruffy here again. There's a very strange bird that, despite being called a bird, cannot fly. Even more remarkably, it relies on its sense of smell to find food underground, and the eggs it lays can make up to 20% of its body weight. Do you know what bird I'm talking about? Join me in this video to find out. But before we start, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on any exciting future videos. The bird I'm referring to is the kiwi, the mysterious national symbol of New Zealand. This bird has been living on the islands of New Zealand for over 20 million years. What made this tiny bird the emblem of this nation? The story begins with the Maori people, the indigenous people of New Zealand. They revered the kiwi as a sacred creature, a symbol of skill and perseverance. In Maori legends, the kiwi is considered the guardian of the night forest, with exceptional hearing and smell that help protect the forest from hidden dangers. If you find yourself in the dense forests of New Zealand at night, the quiet and mysterious atmosphere can be overwhelming. Suddenly, from afar, a gentle sound echoes, the call of the kiwi. This nocturnal bird forages and lives in the darkness, carrying with it a unique and mysterious beauty. With large round eyes, soft feathers, and a long beak, the kiwi embodies patience and courage. Watching these small kiwi birds, one can sense the mystery and beauty of nature. Their gentle, cautious steps in the dark night like tiny ghosts create an image that is both adorable and mysterious. Kiwi birds are not only an important part of New Zealand's ecosystem, but also a cultural symbol closely linked to the people here. Their existence is a testament to nature's remarkable adaptability, as a flightless bird that can overcome all challenges to survive and thrive. Kiwis primarily live in subtropical and temperate forests. Their habitat is not only where they search for food, but also where they build nests and nurture the next generation. The dense forests with lush vegetation provide an ideal environment for kiwis to hide from predators. Kiwi birds are small, standing about 10 to 20 inches tall, which is 25 to 50 centimeters, and weighing from 2 to 9 pounds, or about 1 to 4 kilograms, depending on the species. Initially, it was thought that kiwis were closely related to moas because both lived in New Zealand and were flightless. However, modern genetic studies have shown that kiwis are more closely related to the extinct elephant birds of Madagascar than to the giant moas of New Zealand. Despite their small and cute appearance, kiwi birds have a strong and bold personality. Beneath their gentle exterior, kiwis are not shy birds. On the contrary, they are extremely territorial and can become very aggressive when they feel threatened. Kiwi birds are very strict about their territory. They establish and defend their territory fiercely, especially during the breeding season. A kiwi can set up a large territory and use sounds to warn other individuals to stay away. This defense is not only about maintaining their living space, but also ensuring the safety of their nests and chicks. If another kiwi intrudes, the resident kiwi will show anger and is ready to fight to protect its land. Kiwis can become extremely aggressive when they feel threatened or invaded. When they sense an intrusion, they will use strong defensive strategies, from issuing warning sounds to attacking if necessary. This aggressiveness is part of their protective instinct that helps kiwis survive in the wild, where competition and invasion from other species are common. To defend their territory, kiwis often rely on defensive skills, such as kicking. They have strong, sharp legs that can cause serious injury to opponents. They can also use their calls to warn intruders and protect their territory without direct confrontation. The sense of smell of the kiwi is one of its most outstanding and notable biological traits. This trait helps them adapt and survive effectively in their natural habitat. A kiwi's nostrils are located at the tip of its beak, which is completely different from most other birds. This position allows them to get closer to the source of scents underground. Inside the nose, kiwis have a large number of olfactory cells, which help them detect and distinguish different scents. The kiwi's olfactory system can process scent information very finely, allowing them to recognize complex chemical signals from the environment. Kiwi birds use their sense of smell primarily when foraging. As they move along the ground, they constantly sweep their beak and sniff to detect the scent of insects and other small creatures. This behavior is supported by the special sensitivity of the olfactory cells in their nose. Once they detect the scent of prey, kiwis use their beak to dig and access the food source. Each peck at the ground is not just an act of foraging, but also a demonstration of the kiwi's refined survival skills. Kiwi birds do not have large, noticeable ears, but they have small ear slits near their eyes, covered by feathers. These slits allow sound to enter, giving kiwis very sensitive hearing. This is crucial for them as they are mainly nocturnal and need to detect the sounds of insects and bugs underground to find food. Additionally, the feathers around their ears and nose help enhance their senses, allowing them to detect movement and perceive their surroundings more accurately. Kiwis are omnivores, consuming a variety of small animals and plants. This diverse diet helps them maintain their health and survival in the wild. From small worms to seeds, kiwis can find and consume them. This shows their remarkable flexibility and adaptability. In addition to animals, kiwis also enjoy a variety of plants. Seeds, small fruits, and even young leaves are nutritious items in their diet. Kiwis can dig into the ground to find plant roots and bulbs, using their long beak as a perfect tool to access the hidden nutrients underground. This not only provides them with energy, but also helps kiwis maintain a balanced and rich diet. The diversity in the kiwi's diet is a testament to its incredible survival and adaptability. In the darkness of the night forest, kiwis continuously search for and enjoy the rich food that nature offers. They know how to take advantage of every opportunity, from hunting to foraging, to ensure they have enough nutrients to stay healthy and energetic. Moreover, the ability to find and consume various types of food helps kiwis survive during times of scarcity. When food sources become scarce, they can easily switch to other types of food, from animals to plants, ensuring their survival in any condition. This flexibility is one of the key factors that have helped kiwis maintain their population and thrive over millions of years of evolution. The kiwi's mating process is a unique and delicate journey. During the breeding season, the male kiwi starts attracting the female by making distinctive sounds and scents. The female responds and communicates to confirm the male's presence. Once the relationship is established, they engage in a courtship ritual. The male shows affection and courts the female through touching and sound communication. After mating, the female kiwi finds a safe place, usually in a burrow or a nest made of grass and leaves, to lay her eggs. One of the most amazing things about kiwis is the size of their eggs. Kiwi eggs are 6 times larger than chicken eggs, making up about 20% of their body weight. Can you imagine a small bird laying such a large egg? This is one of the largest ratios in the animal kingdom and a testament to the strength and resilience of this bird. Laying such a large egg requires tremendous patience and effort from the kiwi mother. Kiwi eggs are incubated by the male for about 80 days. During this period, the male kiwi rarely leaves the nest, only for short periods to find food and protects the egg from potential threats. The father kiwi faces many challenges, from harsh weather to the risk of predators. But with a strong protective instinct and boundless love, the male always finds ways to ensure the egg's safety. When the incubation period ends, the moment the egg hatches is truly a miracle of nature. The kiwi chick emerges from the egg, already feathered and with open eyes, ready to step into a new life. The sight of the chick first seeing the light and sensing the world around is a touching and meaningful image. This is not just a moment of birth, but also a moment of connection between the old and new generations, between the dedicated care of the father and the beginning of life for the chick. The care given by the male kiwi to the egg is not just an act of protection, but also a journey of love and sacrifice. Each day of incubating the egg is a day the male kiwi overcomes challenges and difficulties, but it is all worth it when he sees the healthy chick born. This not only shows the resilience and patience of the kiwi, but also teaches a lesson about unconditional love and sacrifice in the natural world. One of the things that make kiwis special is their high brain-to-body ratio. These kiwi birds also exhibit impressive intelligence in their daily behavior. These birds not only live in the dark, but also use their keen senses to survive and thrive. Kiwis have an excellent memory, helping them remember the locations of food and dangers in their living area. Thanks to their developed brain, they can quickly learn and adapt to changes in the environment. Kiwis can distinguish scents and use their keen sense of smell to find food underground. Kiwis also have an interesting social life. They communicate with each other through distinctive calls, helping to locate and recognize each other in the dark. This not only shows the development of communication, but also demonstrates the complexity and sophistication of kiwi behavior. Another special feature is the kiwi's soft and warm feathers. Unlike ordinary feathers, this plumage not only keeps them warm on cold nights, but also serves as a great protective layer. Touching a kiwi's feathers, you will feel a softness like wool, a warm and comforting sensation. Although small and harmless, kiwi birds face a serious threat of extinction due to various human activities. Habitat loss due to deforestation, urbanization, and livestock farming reduces the living areas for kiwis. The invasion of foreign predators like feral cats and dogs is also a major threat. Tourism and recreational activities in kiwi habitats can cause disturbances, while climate change affects their environment and food sources. In addition to animals, kiwis also enjoy a variety of plants. Seeds, small fruits, and even young leaves are nutritious items in their diet. Kiwis can dig into the ground to find plant roots and bulbs, using their long beak as a perfect tool to access the hidden nutrients underground. This not only provides them with energy, but also helps kiwis maintain a balanced and rich diet. Every time we see an image of a kiwi, we not only see a small creature, but also feel the wonder of nature, the resilience and perseverance of life. From their strong survival skills, impressive intelligence, to their fierce territorial protection, kiwis have become an inseparable part of New Zealand. Share this video if you find it interesting, and don't forget to look forward to the next videos, where we will continue to explore the strange and wonderful creatures of the animal world. Goodbye, and see you again.